Hello, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. Hold on one second. Let me pull up my chat. And thank you, Al. I've got you down first for donations. Thank you so much. Hey, Mystical. Manice. MMC. Alma. Crystal. Enzo. Earth Angel. Welcome. Hey, Al. I got you down. Alex. Hey, girl. C.A. Cutie and Lador. Cat Goddess, welcome. Anila, hey girl. Glorious, welcome. Thank you, Crow's Nest. I appreciate you. Let me make sure I'm getting everybody down. Doris, welcome. Mike, welcome. Gracie, Paula, hello. Jessica, thank you. You'll be after Al. You were before Alma? Okay. Okay, hey Doris. I will take you off if you don't want to question, love. Okay. I did. Did you? Have a good Christmas, New Year. Hey, Melody. Let me see. Alma came before you on my list, boo. I saw your post, but you came right after and right before Enzo, Crystal. You have an amazing day as well, Doris. I appreciate you stopping by. Can y'all hear me okay with my new mic? If it's too loud, please let me know. And Happy New Year to you too, Lador. Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I guess on y'all's chat it comes up different, but for mine it was Alma. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm going to start with Al, and then I will move to my dear Jessica. Okay, Al wants to know, how is Kelsey doing today? Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, so I see her trying to find some sort of peace. Maybe she's praying, meditating, maybe doing yoga or some kind of exercise, but it looks like she's pulled away from a situation of somebody that's been super sneaky, in and out. Possibly at one time thought that that was the person that she was meant to be with. But I kind of see them, I don't know, like instead of giving her sunshine, they give her more problems. She could be just trying to like reflect on all the things of like what happiness she gave away to this person, or what kind of happiness they stole from her. I got the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, the Sun, and the Seven of Swords. So, what else, Spirit? What else? She could be just looking back on times, like the pictures that the two of them shared together. She's had a lot of patience for this situation, it seems like. Also, for a long time, she had her like tunnel vision, whereas she may have like overlooked things that this person was doing. But it also could mean now that she's got tunnel vision on like finding her happiness again, trying to manifest a better life. She could be speaking, or she could have spoke certain things to this person that she never felt able to say before. So she feels like she's got her voice back, and she's not tolerating things anymore, because it seems like this person made her feel very invisible. And she's working on her own self-care, so it kind of looks like she's pulling herself out of a dark place just by being still. So I doubt that she's having much communication with people at all. She's really just pulling herself together, trying to like realize the reasons why and like what to do from here, and trying to find her joy again, possibly after it was stolen from her, or she gave too much away in the past. She could be taking down pictures that the two of them shared, because it looks like the person attached to her is kind of like a liar, a cheater, very sneaky and manipulative. So that was for your first question, Al. Let me see the second one. And hi to everybody that I missed. I am sorry. I got to reading pretty quick today. I think the list got full pretty fast. So to anybody who missed their free list, I am sorry, and I will see you again, or I'll be back on Friday, so. Alright, so Al wants to know, what should he do next with this situation? Okay. So what I'm getting here is the most important thing is work on manifesting. Work on like getting rid of your, like if you think negatively at times, like try to get all of that out. Um like only think positive thoughts when it comes to this. Also, maybe like a single rose would do the trick, or just kind of having her miss you is what I'm getting. Um, Maybe don't go around her as much. But when you do, like, show up as your true, authentic self. Don't play games. Don't um, try to deceive her in any way. Because I see that the key to her heart is available, but it might take some time to get there. Um, it's something about like you have to like slowly let her heal and almost miss your presence a little bit. It says like cut back on like giving your everything, like very slow would be better. Um, yeah, it's just saying like maybe go silent for a while. Um, like have her to see that possibly she made a wrong choice and not speaking to you, or um because something is saying like her intuition and gut feeling she has like leads her to you. So deal with her more in an ethereal way than in actual presence. And when you are around, make sure that you're like being your true authentic self. Yeah, it does say that there's unfinished business here still. But there's healing and wounds that need to be mended right now in order to get to like her heart, because I do see her heart's kind of caged at the moment, and it could be with whatever that she's going through. So like I said, if you do come around maybe a single rose or a single flower, maybe even a sunflower, just to remind her that you're thinking of her. But I would say like kind of separate yourself for a while, give her time to miss you, because she's looking for light, and she's got to heal on her own in order to find it within herself, because there's some walls that need to be broken down is what I'm getting. And it says divine timing is at play, so I would say just let her miss you, because I think that she's got a lot going on right now too, that she kind of has healing of her own to do. Hey, Filthy. Did you call me a hoe, Philip? We're gonna have to delete your chat. I'm just playing, Philip. I know you didn't mean it. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Al. I hope it helps. And thank you again for your donations. Sorry. My throat chakra is not wanting to go today. Okay, you did mean it. We're gonna have to do something about that, sir. Alright, Crow's Nest, let's see. What is coming in love? Who is coming in love in the near future? Okay. I see somebody that you've had a painful ending with, possibly because they had some toxic ways. They feel like you were a missed opportunity in their life. They may have even put you in a third party situation. Doesn't have to be. This could have been a friend of yours, but they've been watching you pretty heavily, and they feel like they want to do something about it. Um, Lots of cups here. So Leo, Aries, I mean, not, I don't know why I said Leo. Um, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then there's air too. So a combination of air and water. I don't know where the Leo came from, but you know, it must have meant to be there. Yeah, definitely somebody that you cut off in the past, or you've cut off your feelings with. And this person wants to apologize or to make things right, try to build something again after a time of possible separation. But I don't know if you're I think when they come forward, you might juggle the idea a little bit, but it looks like they're pretty immature when it comes to, or they were in the past, when it comes to their emotions, which brought a lot of conflict in the relationship. The only thing I can say is this time they're coming in as an emperor, and they're moving pretty quickly, so I just feel like they brought a lot of conflict into your life, and emperors still aren't the most lovey, cuddly type of individuals, so the next one to come in probably is not going to be the one for you. And if they are, they're not showing up that way to me yet. Now, of course, everybody wants an emperor, somebody that takes care of business, as, you know, they're the match to the empress, but something about it just doesn't sit right with me. Only because if they were trying to make up for some sort of pain they caused you in the past, I would think that they would come in with more love instead of just like a page of cups, because literally the only cups I have here are cups that most people wouldn't want to see. Like page of cups is okay, but the 4 of cups, the 3 of cups. So this might be your test coming back around, possibly. Now, I had water signs, but I also had air. And I've got Aries and Cancer pretty strong. So I don't know who this person is, but for some reason they kind of give me a headache. So, like I said, that's why I say this might be a test for you more so than like a blessing. So when it comes in, I might pull back just a little bit, just to watch how they move. Because it's almost like with the Page of Swords, like they've been watching you, trying to figure out, like, I don't know how, like, watching what you do to see what you like, to see how to approach you in a way where you can't say no, kind of thing, which I hardly ever get, but to me that's kind of strange. Like, instead of just asking, or actually have been knowing like what you liked, they are kind of lurking around looking. And to me, that's kind of deceptive a little bit. Hey, Jean. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Sterling. But that's what I have for you, love. I hope it helps. I don't know where this person popped up from, but I would definitely watch them pretty close, whoever that is. Yeah, stalkerish a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't like to say that, but yeah, a little. You're welcome, love. Thank you so much for your donation. And now we have Mystical. What is your question, love? What's coming next for you and Sean? All right, let's see. What's coming for Mystical and Sean? Okay. There's a lot of pain in between the two of you. The pain from them comes from something about they weren't able to give you what it is to make things equal, or what you considered to be right by you. Basically what you were looking for was somebody that was stable. And this person was more fiery and action oriented, and they may have lit a bunch of fires around throughout the time. Now, you do show up as a pair, the King and Queen of Wands, so I think you can relate on that place of being a fiery, passionate individual. Now, what you wanted from them was babies. You wanted somebody that could give you the 10 of Cups. And they kind of sat in a place of not being able to make up their mind. Now, I kind of see that they do think about coming in and trying to make things equal, but there's still like a lot of pain associated with you two's connection, whether it be the separation or the fact that the two of you can't get on the same page. I know you said you haven't talked to them, so it's hard to get on the page with somebody if they don't communicate, right? And that's what I have. I just see a blockage in regards to the pain. So what I would say from my end is, if pain is a blockage, then maybe trying to release the pain within yourself about you two being in separation will help to relieve the blockage in between the two of you. Because that's what I'm seeing. It's like the pain is what's keeping the two of you separate. Because with pain comes hurt, and it comes animosity, and it comes and I know you can't do it for them, but maybe through example of like letting your ego go a little bit, and like realizing that things happen like in life, and everybody's human and they make mistakes. Maybe just recognizing that and trying to either heal that pain or transmute it in some way will help to bring the two of you closer. But it seems like both of you have your sides of the story, and neither one of you, because you're asking for stability and they're telling me like, I don't know how to give her what she wants, and it causes that divide and that pain in between the two of you. So that's what I have for you, my love. I hope it helps, and thank you so much for being here. And Manice, you're next, love. What happened? How did Pala get next? I mean, I love you, Pala, but I had you way down on the list. Let me see. Because I had my niece. Did you donate, Pella? Oh, did I? It didn't come through on my end. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I'm sorry, Paula. Oh, and Toka. I'm sorry, loves. Alright. I got you. I'm sorry. Okay. I think it's because all my kids are home, so my internet's probably running a little behind. Alright, Toka. You will be after Pala, and thank you for your donations. I'm sorry. Alright. Yeah, I just got... I'm sorry. I don't do it on purpose. Right, don't skip the money. I'm trying to be in order and keep it together, and y'all got me better in line. I should listen to my mods. I know y'all... y'all know more than me most of the time, and it's... I get so focused on the readings that I miss everything. Alright, Pala. Let's see. Yeah, it's just... sometimes it comes right through, so I don't know why it does that sometimes. Just, like I said, it's probably all the people on the internet right now that's causing the delay. Alright, general love for my dear Pala. Wow. Okay. Excuse me. That's very interesting. Okay. I think that, oh, thank you, M. You will be after Toka. Thank you, love. I see you are about to get very fired up about a certain situation. Like happy fired up, like passionate fired up. I've got the King and Queen of Pentacles that came out back to back. This could be somebody that wants a serious commitment. Somebody that wants marriage with you. And it looks like this is going to be a victory over a time of maybe you had a very heavy burden with this person, or the two of you have been carrying this connection down around with you for some time. So it's like the release of the burden that's been carried, whether that be within the separation. Now, I know you just got divorced, so I'm not going to necessarily rule out the ex-husband. Only because when the King of Pentacles shows up with the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, that can be indicative of marriage. Or I don't necessarily think it's the ex-husband, but because every time I've read for him, he's come out as like a page or a knight. He's never showed up as a king, you know. So even if you two were married, I don't know if that's the case, but... it says, Cupid's arrow strikes. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. Lighthearted. Finding out and change. Bring things coming to light and healing. So this could be healing over another connection. Or healing over the connection. Ascending. So what I'm getting is, I think that You've been preparing for union. You've been preparing for a new phase, and so has this person. Now, it doesn't have to be a past person. The only thing I'm going to say is this is going to be like victory over love. I think in the past you've had a lot of difficulty when it comes to love. And it's almost like victory over a heartbreak that you've had in the past. I definitely see this separation though, so this could be somebody that you haven't had a lot of communication with. One more. Possibly because they partied too much or they were dealing with other people, living singly. But I definitely see that things are evolving with the soulmate. So I think it's happening pretty soon. I wouldn't say that you're going to end up getting married tomorrow, but I think that there's some kind of victory and love coming for you for sure, and like a higher level commitment kind of relationship. Something that's not going to waste your time. And it's going to help to relieve some kind of burden. Because I don't think that you like to be alone or single. So that's what I've got. I've got a lot of fire here. So it could be a fire sign or an earth sign or somebody that has both inside their chart. Alright, Toka, you're next, boo. And I hope that helps, fella. And I wish you all great loves. I hope y'all are ready for it, because I see a lot of good things come in for you. Okay. T's next actions. He did something stupid. Shaking my head at T. Let's see. Is there going to be any communication or anything done this week? Every time my nose starts itching, it's normally indicative of somebody's going to visit you or you're going to receive communication. So that could be the answer to your question. I do see they're kind of hanging back there because they know they made you very mad. And they're trying to let things cool down a little bit. They do see you as a strong soul connection, so they might ask you for coffee or to go out and have a drink. They don't like the thought of you being single or being without them. And that could be one thing that they would communicate to you. Because I think they know, like, without them, you'll be fine. Like, you don't need them. I think they may hold back a little bit as far before they do communicate. But I do see communication for sure. They do have strong intentions towards you. Like, they do have a lot of love and emotion for you. But I think their pride gets in the way sometimes of, like, the way they communicate. They don't know what to say to, like, make things right sometimes. Because I think they don't have a filter when it comes to their mouth. They could also be intimidated because you make more than they do, or they don't have enough finances, or their finances aren't good. I mean, they honestly just don't like you being alone without them because they have like a very strong magnetic attraction to you. So I doubt that the silence will go on for long because it says they know they made a mistake. And so you will receive some kind of apology because they do feel you are their soulmate. Twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past lives. They definitely feel like they met you for a reason. And that's probably what they'll tell you. But like I said, I don't know if it'll be this week. But I don't think it's going to be long. At all. Because for some reason they told me twice. Like they do not like the idea of you being single. Or you like being separate from them. To me that's a little strange. But not too like possessive, but kind of. Maybe like a healthy jealousy. They're like, no, she's my person. Yeah, it's almost like the way that it comes out is like word vomit. There's no filter. Like, instead of like processing a thought inside of the head, it like comes out, and then they're like, oh, like I shouldn't say that, but now I said it, so I have to stand behind it, or something like that. It could be like a self-sabotage thing too. Like their ego comes out the mouth, whereas the heart's like, whoa, 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 what are you saying? So that's what I got for you, love. You're welcome. All right, you're next, my love. Wins. General in career. And then general in love. Okay. Let's do career first. Let's see. What's going on in M's career that she needs to know? Okay. I kind of feel that whatever has happened in your career has opened up some kind of pathway for you. And it could require you to make a choice on which way you want to go. If there's a choice to gain more knowledge about something new, I kind of feel like you should take that choice because it looks like that's what's going to lead you towards your happiness within your career, and it shows up as gold. So I think like it's going to help you to be able to express yourself more, or give you more control over your career or your situation, or even to like put you on the right path down the road. And I'm not sure what this decision is about. It just looks like the path that opened up, it kind of came to where there's two choices. And I'm not sure if it's like a way to gain more knowledge about something. And I kind of feel, hold on, let me see. And if you don't see it yet, I kind of feel like either like a higher up's going to communicate with you about an opportunity to go a different way or to stay where you are. And I think you're going to get kind of excited about it, even though you don't necessarily know where the road's going to lead. It kind of like excites you a little bit about the possibility of where it could lead. And I've got a lot of cards about knowledge and using your brain a lot. This could push you out of your comfort zone because you may feel like you don't have enough knowledge, but I think that you actually do. I think this would, like, this fit would be great for you. Because you have a way with your intuition as well. Like, you know which path you're being guided on. Maybe you don't feel like you do, but it's an internal knowing. It's like you don't need to use it's like a combination of brain and intuition, but I think you have to figure out first what it is that you want. Spirit is just basically saying, like, don't put yourself in a situation that you can't handle. But I do see, like, this could be very beneficial for you, but don't wait too long to make the decision either, is what I'm getting. Like, just use your gut and your brain to make whatever's going to make you the most happiest. But I kind of feel like Spirit's kind of aligning you with something to help relieve a lot of burdens that you're carrying, and you just might not see it yet. But I think you will, for sure. I think you'll see it. Now on to love, and I hope that resonates. I do see it's going to lead to some money, though. Happy New Year's, boo. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's. And congratulations on meeting a new person. Andrew. Oh, will you meet a new person? I thought you were telling me you did. And I hope that makes sense. Let's see about the love, though. What is coming in love for him? That is too many cards. I do not need a book. Let's see. Thank you. Okay. I see somebody returning from the past, somebody you have a lot of history with. Reconciliation energy. I see them rushing in pretty fast. Even, it looks like they might even, like, offer you a present, or they're coming in with, like, 2 aces, though. I think that you've probably had a lot of runs with this person in the past, or maybe you've had a lot of start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. And so I think you're kind of defensive against the idea of, or not even defensive, you just feel like, I don't know if you're like wanting to go in a new direction, or It could be also like you've kind of shut your heart to the idea of this coming back around. But I do see this person's like almost on their knees asking for forgiveness. A lot of nostalgia with this person. They admire you. They admire your strength and your light. I think there was something that was playing out in their life as far as like them guarding themselves from hurt. And it could have had to do with like an inner child wound. I do have commitment at the bottom, and it says that they've got your message. I don't know if like you've been communicating through dreams or you've had dreams about this person. There is a barrier here, and it could be because you've had a lot of grief recently that needs to be purged in order for a new start to begin with this person. But I do see you receiving communication with it. Now, what you do with it, that I'm not sure. I see that the two of you both have a lot of fond memories. A lot of time has passed. A lot of moons have gone by. And it could just be in the current moment your heart's not really available to give. And that could be what the barrier is. I think eventually once those emotions have been purged, I think that there'll be an opportunity for a fresh start though. And then there's all kinds of signs here, so I wouldn't say anyone in particular. I think there's more swords and cups than anything, though. But I hope that helps, love. I do think this person wants a commitment and to, like, take things more seriously because they have a lot of regret about letting you go. Hey, Jano. A backwalk? I was like, what the hell's a backwalk? I know what a moonwalk is, but I don't know no backwalk. And then I thought about it. I was like, oh, your kids, yeah. I'm not trying to walk on anybody's back. That scares me to death. I'm so scared to break somebody's back. But Em, thank you so much for being here, boo. You will be, because you're a beautiful girl. But this time I don't know if you're going to walk away. We'll see. We'll see. I think it'll happen when you're least expecting it. Because I saw commitment. Somebody wants that with you. So. No sad shit in 2024. You're right. And if it is, we're going to immediately transmute it into positive. Because the world needs a higher vibration all around. And I love you, boo. Thank you for being here. Okay, now Manisa's turn. And I'm sorry to everybody who donated and I forgot you guys. Well, I didn't see it, first of all. So. Well, I haven't been chasing in a long time, and it still hadn't happened, so. I just know I'm not ready. But everybody's different. Okay, I got some money. Hold on. Let me see. But I'm gonna do Manice because I keep calling Manice and then I will do. Thank you, Jason. You're so sweet to me. All right, so let me do Manice, and then I will get your question, my dear Jano. Well, I don't even know if Manice is here. Manice hasn't showed up. Okay, Manice isn't here, so let me do your... Let me see, hold on. What do you see for your channel in 2024? Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Excuse me. What do I see for your channel in 2024? Okay. I'm getting that right now you're in the middle of crossing some kind of bridge. You're being initiated into, I guess, prosperity and abundance. What it's saying is Spirit is watching you and also trying to co-create for things to align for you, because then I've got the lost compass. It says getting back to integrity. So Spirit is watching you surrender. Spirit is watching you getting back to that true north within yourself. I'm going to get some tarot to see more, but I'm getting that they're trying to give you some kind of like direction. And I don't know if the direction is towards the light, and I know that you're on that path. I do know that. You're walking that line, and you're being watched in the process, whoever, whether that be the divine, the people that watch your channel. They see you getting back to, I don't know if it's your inner compass of where you truly meant to go. I think at first it might be a little bit of a balancing act. You may feel kind of out of place, out of sorts, but I do see you finding your way throughout 2024. And I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, like it's that crossing that's changing your trajectory is like to keep going, right? Okay, Spirit is saying to be careful of losing your spark for what you're doing. Don't let like certain hangups get in your way. Make sure to stay devoted. Like stay, like even when you don't feel like doing something, do something. Because the more that you just sit there and have all these great ideas and don't implement them, the less you're gonna feel inspired. So always either ask them for some kind of inspiration or something to keep you moving, because I see you having a bunch of really good ideas, but like implementing them may be like the hardest part. It's basically saying like stand on the fact of like, this is what I'm going to do, set a schedule, like make sure to stay on top of it. At least like you could start small, but as long as you keep doing that one thing, things are going to end up being pretty successful. And then I've got the Star and Ten of Cups. So I think you're going to be like, whatever your dream is for this channel of yours, I do see you reaching it. But like I said, it's going to take a lot of devotion, and I think you may feel out of place at times, but like finding your way back and remembering the purpose behind it is really going to help you. So I kind of feel like there's going to come a point where you're going to have to make a decision between um, your old way of making money and the new opportunity, but I wouldn't worry about that yet. I would just say just keep going. Make sure to be strict with yourself. Like, I've got to at least do this once a month, or I've got to at least do this once a week, or, you know, because I see that, like, sometimes you're really fired up, and then sometimes you're like, oh, well, let me think about it. Let me figure out how to, maybe you're being too analytical, I guess that's what I mean. Um, or just not knowing how to put your great ideas into motion. And Spirit's like, just keep going. You'll learn along the way. You don't have to be perfect. Just keep going. You're headed in the right direction. You're crossing that bridge. And they're watching you. They're helped to guide you back to true north. So that in itself is amazing. So because I mean, we could think of great ideas all day, every day, but if we don't implement them, they just die out, right? You're welcome, Jano. Thank you so much for your donation, love. All right, so there you are, Manice. You came just in time, boo. Just in time. Love in general. And thank you, moderators, for keeping me in line, because it takes a lot for that to happen. Even though Philip said, called us hoes. Okay, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. I see somebody coming back. Somebody that you thought was like done with a brand new offer. Possibly after a time of a lot of isolation. Maybe there's been a lot of time that's passed in between the two of you. But for some reason, I don't know if this is something that you want to happen. Like, part of me sees that you do, but then there's another part that kind of wants to make that final cut. Because something about this person... Now, it could be that while the two of you have been apart, you've kept your heart pretty guarded because you wanted this person to return. That could be what it is. Spirit is just saying, whenever this comes in, take a step back and really think about it. See if you're up and ready for this situation. Or watch them to make sure that they're up and ready for it. I've got Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. This is something to do with destiny, though. I don't know why I got that, but even with M, I feel hers was all a part of a destined path somehow, some way. I think that 8 showing up is basically saying, like, it's in alignment with what's going on this year, so it's part of destiny. Yeah, I don't know. We'll leave that to you to decide. I don't know the difference. General for a week for MMC. I didn't even know if you were still here to hear that, Philip. I mean, Santa says it all the time. He says ho ho ho, right? It's the same thing. Like yo ho, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. All right, general for a week for MMC. Let's see. What is wrong with y'all this month? Everybody got their swords raised and whatnot. Okay. There could be some catty women in your life that have nothing better to do than to cause conflict. And something about they enjoy stirring the pot a little bit. I don't necessarily think you are paying any attention to it. But I think Spirit is saying just mind your business. Don't pay it any attention. Just keep doing you. Because I think the more that you react, the more that they're going to come for you. If you have to, just cut them out. Spirit is also saying, like, pretend that you don't notice, so that way you know, like that saying goes, keep your enemies, or keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. It's one of those. So that, because I think that there's 5 people, and 3 of them might be your friends, but there's 2 of them that are causing conflict in the midst that you don't see. Or 3, the opposites, flip it. 2 are friends, and 3 of them are trying to cause some kind of, I don't know, some kind of secret conflict. Just mind your business, but pay attention. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Because I have a feeling they're going to try to stir the pot a little bit to throw you off of your game. So don't pay them too much attention. Just keep doing you. Because obviously you're doing something right if you have haters. Just act like you don't see it, but pay attention nonetheless. And it could be people at work, it could be family, friends, whatever, but they're trying to stir the pot a little bit and get a reaction out of you. And I can't stand people like that, honestly. Hold on. Give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to... Okay, sorry about that. This is my landlord. All right. Okay, Philip. Okay, got you. Okay, so next we have Alma. Okay, sorry. I really got to clear this up real fast. Hold on. Um, all right. Back to it. Alma. You donated Cash App. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, there we go. All right, MS. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my Cash App today. Okay. What is your question, love? I have to play the middleman between the landlord and my son and my daughter and all that, so I'm just trying to get them to take care of it because it's not my business. Did you already post your question, love? Thank you so much for your donation too. I'm sorry. All right, well, I wait for your question. Let me do Alma's real quick. Just because I already called her. Let's see. Anything interesting for you this month? Let's see. And then I'll do you right after MS. Just post your question, please. Okay, love. I see that you're loving yourself well this month is kind of the main vibe. And I think once you start doing that, you're drawing in two different love possibilities. Um, one's one you're guarded against, which I'm glad to see because that's still a Knight of Wands, right? The other one's like a brand new offer, so it could be coming from somebody new. But I see a choice having to be made between two options. And I think one that, like I said, I think your gut tells you to kind of question, which is good, and the other one looks pretty new. And I think as long as you keep doing what's best for you, I think you'll make the right choice in regards to this. But I think one you already know, like, is not good for you. Just because they've never really showed any kind of accountability. And I think you've gone through it enough with this person to know, like, it's not it. Jason. Okay. MS. David said he does not want to mislead me. He does not want to mix things up with the tutoring. Does it mean that he's not interested in you on a personal level? Let's see. Is David interested in a miss on a personal level? I mean, for Two of Cups to come out first, I think he is. But I think he's kind of confused about what the right thing to do is. Because I think he holds a lot of power with whatever position he's in, and he does not want to sacrifice that. I don't necessarily think it's something he couldn't see, like, in the future. But he doesn't even want to look at it until later. I think he's trying to focus on, like, the job at hand more than anything, and he doesn't want to, like, mislead you in any kind of way. He could see it being in the future, but as far as, like, right now, I don't see it. Let me get some clarifiers, but because he seems to be the type that tries to make the best decisions when it comes to, like, using his brain, right? Like, he thinks more with his brain than he does anything else. He does have passion for you. There's chemistry there for sure. But he doesn't want to act out of character, make some kind of mistake. And he's putting up an emotional block for now because he just doesn't want it to turn into some kind of, like, obsession or to, like, interfere with the job that he's doing or that what you're learning. Like, he wants you to be able to learn what it is that's needed from him. He wants you to do better for yourself. Now, maybe in the future is kind of what he's giving me, but for now it's like, no, I can't. So I kind of see that y'all, the two of you might talk later on, but for now I'd say it's kind of in that stage of he's got too much responsibility, and even though he feels a connection with you and a passion and chemistry, he's trying to make the best decision for what he thinks is best for the both of you. Did you donate again, love? Or did it finally come through? Hold on one second, guys. And I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna light some incense. Maybe it'll keep my phone from going off right now. Happy healthy new year to you as well, boo. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, so Crystal. Okay, yeah, it, like I said, my Cash App is acting weird. It just now came in. Right, Alma? What month do you see love coming in for you? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I would say it would be a past person, and I would say anywhere between Virgo season and Libra season. So September through end of October. You may receive communication before that, but I don't know if it's going to be a love until I'd say Libra season. And I don't know if you were dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in the past. But it doesn't have to be. It could be a Virgo or a Libra as well. But I definitely kind of feel like it's somebody from your past. And with 5 cards, that's about as good as I could do. Enzo. Love coming for Enzo. Well, I know it's coming. Let's see what kind of love is coming for you. Okay. I do see communication coming in. This is somebody that's pretty, or becoming pretty secure. Um, they want to collaborate with you. Spirit's kind of advising don't get caught up in the fantasy of it, because I think at first it might feel like too good to be true, and you don't want to like burn the flame too hot so that it fizzles out quick. Like this might be like a slower burn type of relationship, or it needs to be, because I think that you can forget in the midst of whatever this is, because I see this person creates like a lot of temptation and fantasy within them. I don't know what it is about this person, but um, they are grounded, but at the same time, it's almost like they are almost everything that you wished for. So it may be pretty intense, pretty fast, and Spirit's like, just remember all the work you've done on yourself. Make sure to, like, don't let it burn too bright, is what I'm getting. Don't let it be too intense. Remember to stay firmly planted on the ground, because I have a feeling it's going to be very, it's something that you wish for. It's going to bring a lot of satisfaction. But in order for it to be something that's going to last, be careful of not falling into the trap of like making something out in your head because it feels like, oh my God, this is it. And, you know, like overthinking it too much. Just enjoy the moment and let it slowly build. Because I have a feeling like this could be something long term, but it needs to be like start with friendship and then move up. And because I feel like this could be the person that you be ready to marry by next week and then regret it because you didn't take the proper steps, kind of thing. Oh, okay, Crystal. Well, that makes sense. All right, Roy's current thoughts and feelings. This cold weather makes my bones hurt. I am such an old person. The cold pains me. Pains me. I need to go somewhere where it's 70 degrees all the time. And if I ever find that place, that's where I'm going. Alright. Earth Angel of the Earth. Roy's current thoughts and feelings. Where's Earth Angel? A lot of major arcana. I kind of feel like they've learned a lot from their past of how to be consistent. I kind of feel like part of them wants to jump right in, have a relationship, give you everything that you want. But in the past, like, they've done too much for too many people and they've been taken advantage of. So I kind of feel like this person is going to show up for you, or they want to show up for you, but very slowly. So it might not feel like things are moving at all sometimes, or as fast as you want it to, but they really are invested into you. Um, they put you on a pedestal of some sort. But like I said, something that happened to them in the past, they're very slow to either acknowledge the feelings or to, like, even though they have them, like, to show them, they're very slow to um, say anything. It's a lot of major arcana, though. I got Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. And they got a lot of feelings, though. Intentions don't look horrible. They actually look pretty good. You just might be frustrated because you want things to hurry up, or I don't know. Okay, good. Yeah, there is a person named of the Earth. We've got a lot of names going on here, though. All right, Al, your turn. He donated way before, so I don't know if he'll still be here, but we'll see. You're welcome. But yeah, I definitely see you getting kind of frustrated with how slow this person moves. You're like, man, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna just end it. All right, Alex. Alex X. General love. I'm listening to that song by Cardi B, Ring. That's the jam. I like it. Okay, Alex. I kind of see you've been on a journey of self-love. You've had options come towards you that you're not necessarily too keen of. I think maybe you've been holding on to a connection from the past that either you walked away from or they walked away from you. Um, I do see you've got like one foot in the past, one foot in the future. And although you've had a lot of options, like I said, you don't really engage too much with them. You may not like the options that have come towards you. It's like you've chosen yourself. And it's made you a whole different creature. And I think that you walked away from something that meant a whole lot to you. But I think you still look back on occasion. I do see security and stability coming for you in the past. In the past. I see it coming for you in the future. And I think it might come from a past person, somebody that you ended it with. But I do have the Four of Wands, so I think that you've been through a lot with this person. But I also think that you have an option to move towards something new, because I do see somebody that's going to give you something more than possibly this past person could do for you. But I still feel you're in that in between stage of figuring out what you want to, if you want to wait for something or move towards something new. Because I think you can have either, but one might be a repeat cycle. And don't forget all the work that you put into yourself along the way either. Don't settle for anything less. Like, you've done your healing. Don't go backwards. And I think intuitively you know what you need to do, or what you're guided to do. Because I don't think it's like the lack of availability of love for you. I think it's more of you making the choice. You're welcome. When should you give Kelsey the sunflower? What is 3 months? March, maybe? Yeah, I definitely would say anywhere from the end of Aquarius and through Pisces season. So if you do show up, I wouldn't show up with like I said, a lot of anything. Because I know you said you were going to give her something already. I would wait. I mean, yes, give that to her now, but I would wait for the sunflower for like Pisces season, probably. And that's the end of February through mid-March. All right. My New York friend, CA Cutie. Where you at? Where you at? What up, yo? Y'all should not tell me what New Yorkers say, because I'll repeat it. That's what I'm saying. You're already giving her something, so I would wait until March, like, to give her anything else. But I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I see. Like, there needs to be like a. It told me like a 3-month break, or at least 3 weeks. What up, yo? That's right. What up, yo? Guidance on your life, general. Let's see. General guidance from my New York friends. Oh, and Jean, by the way, thank you for the laugh yesterday. I needed it. All right, love. If you've been manifesting anything in particular, I kind of feel like you're gonna receive communication about this. I see you being rewarded for all the effort that you put in, whether that be in business or love. I've got a lot of wish fulfillment coming in for you. And the Six of Wands and Star next to each other, I think it's going to take you like aback, because you're going to look back on your life and be like, damn, I made it. I didn't even think it was a possibility. Because I see you really been putting in some work on yourself and like building something. Um, I'm saying, my guess is within 6 months you'll start to see this come to fruition, if not sooner. I think you've wanted this for a long time, though. You fought hard for it, whatever this is. And whether it be in your career or in love, it's like a big yes. You're on the right path. And you're being recognized for all that you've put up with and done. And so if you have an idea of what this is, know you're being supported, and keep investing into this manifestation or this idea, because I see it's gonna grow. Oh my gosh, this man. Because I see you being very happy all the way around within this year. So, love and life. And if you haven't been manifesting, maybe right now is like the perfect time to do it, because whatever it is that you want, I see it coming for you. You donated? Okay, Siri. Shh. Okay, further. Let's see. The one thing I'm going to say about the last one is, if there's a prominent air sign in your wants and desires, I think that's going to come, or it's going to go in your favor. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's been a part of you that's lied dormant for a while. I don't know if you've held it back, or maybe you've been working on some courage. You've been praying, I see that for sure. And I think that through this prayer, it's bringing out something within you, like a dormant dream or desire, or I got a lot of purple and blue. So I'm thinking it's got to do with like your intuition, your connection to spirit is being heightened. You could have a dream that has to do with nutrition. could also have to do with love. I don't know. I see a lot of heart chakra stuff, but I also see a lot of like crown chakra. Like I said, I don't think it's one thing in particular, but I did see something about an air sign that's very prominent in this. I get really mind, body, soul. This could have even been something in the past that you might have even not even realized that you self-sabotaged it. You may have talked yourself out of it because of like self-worth issues. But I do see like healing. But it still resides within you, whatever this is. And through the more that you've worked on like being strong and courageous and getting more connected with spirit, the more that something that was dormant is rising up within you. And I don't know if it's just your faith and your belief. Again, the Lovers and the High Priestess. I think intuitively you know what this is. I think this is something you've been working with spirit on. Could have to do with the twin flame, or could just maybe you want to help others with love. Maybe even meditation. Yeah. Because like I see not only love, but I also see money or like security, because I've got the 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Spirit is basically saying like whatever that idea is that's coming, just write. Make concrete ideas about what that is. Because I think you're going to get way higher than you could imagine as long as you like put the idea down and start figuring out how to make it something in your life. Because the love is going to come. But something about this idea that you have to start something is going to lead you to a lot of success. But that's what I got for you, boo. I hope that helps. Because what Spirit is basically saying, like, all you had to do was have the faith in yourself first. And they kind of put you in a timeout is what I'm getting. They separated you from a lot of different things for you to find yourself again. To find that courage. To know where you were headed and what you wanted to do. Like I said, it was just dormant. Like, it never went away. You just didn't have the faith to take it on, is what I'm getting. But I think it's going to be bigger than what you could even dream up. But Spirit is basically saying you were your own blockage. And I mean, that's most of our problem, right? Is we are our own blockages most of the time. I hope that helps. Okay, good. They're really beautiful cards, too. It's the Year of the Dragon, so really pretty. But Spirit is also saying whenever you thought you were alone, you weren't. They were always there. I think you just lost some hope and faith for a while. Alright, Cat Goddess. What happened to Lador? Lador didn't show up. Well, that's a long question for 5 cards, but I'm going to do my best, Cat Goddess, and see what I can get. Sometimes these cards are slippery. Alright. What is your Capricorn thinking, feeling, doing, intentions? I'm gonna try. Let's see. What is Cat Goddess's Capricorn doing? Thinking. Okay, this person, they do think of you as a good match for them. They think of you as the 2 of Cups. But they're very disconnected from their heart. They're kind of cold and detached due to a lot of conflict and pain they've experienced in their life, a lot of loss. Their main focus is like providing stability and security that they didn't have, I guess, whether that be to you or just in general. They could work a lot, but they've had a lot of pain, and they still carry that pain with them. And I don't know if you two had that pain between the both of you, but I see that it's caused them to put their heart inside of a cage as a protective mechanism because they are fearful. I do see they do think of you as like somebody that understands them and they have emotion for, but they're very logically, I don't know, they think a lot. And when they think about all the things that happened wrong in their life instead of like focusing on the positive, I think, more than anything. Or at least that's what they tell me today. Yes, please send her much love because it looks like they are having a hard time. What's your question, my dear Anila? I know you're here, boo. I see you, but I need your question. And Brian, I'm sorry the free list is closed, but you can come back Friday or Sunday or next Wednesday. But you got to hit the little bell and jump on because the free list closes, man, like within the first 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Anila. Please don't miss your turn, boo. There we go. All right. Financial. Future financials for Anila. Okay. Okay. So what I'm seeing is things are changing, and as far as finances are changing, but you've got to understand that you might have had some ways in the past that when you'd get emotional, you'd overspend, or you invested in a lot of things without thinking about them. You may have even like, it may have become something like almost toxic, like that was your outlet for the pain you were feeling or the hurt you were feeling. I think you're getting more in tune with yourself now, to where you understand like your emotions a little bit better, so it keeps you from making impulsive decisions out of like anger or like even out of spite, it seems like. Um but I do see things changing, but make sure to pay attention to possibly like look at your past and see where you've lost a lot of money because you've spent during a time where you were really emotional or sad. um, and start to make more strategic plans of how to make money or how to invest money, because I see like when you're happy your money is good, and then so the more you stay in touch with your feelings and the way that you have had problems with money will help you to change that trajectory of like actually getting to a 10 of pentacles, a very secure place as far as financial. Because with anybody, no matter how much money you have, if you have tendencies to overspend or overindulge when things are bad or they look bad, then you're always going to be in lack, right? Money can't buy happiness pretty much. So you got to separate the two. Even though they go and flow together, um, keep your keep yourself grounded, so that way your money stays grounded as well. But that's what I got for you, boo. All right, Glorious. And you're welcome, Cat Goddess. How many cats do you have? You're welcome, Anila. Anytime, babe. Thank you for being here. Mike. Where are things going between Nicole and Victor? Let's see. You're such a good friend to wait here this long for a friend. You're a good friend to have. Everybody needs a friend like Glorious. Okay, I think Nicole and Victor both have a habit of, I don't know if they are mutable signs or what, but I get like 1 minute they're all about it. They're like, "Yes, let's do it." And the next minute their ego gets in the way and tells them to be scared or tells them to hold back, or it's almost like, have you ever known a person that you text them, right? And if you wait 30 minutes to respond, not on purpose or anything, they'll make sure to wait an hour. That's kind of the way it looks like to me, right? There's a lot of pettiness going on back and forth between these two, or there might be. Um, it's like I'll offer a little bit, and then if they offer the only way to progress is like not to monitor what the other person is doing out of fear that, oh my gosh, what are they going to think if I say this? And just tell her to be her authentic self. Don't hold back just because he's holding back, like, because that's not being true to herself, right? And I think it's like they're both bouncing back and forth between each other with ego. It's like, no, you text first, or no, I'm gonna wait for them to text, or they took 5 hours, I'm gonna take 10 hours to text back, or something weird like that. It looks like young love or young light to me. Um, don't let your fears tell her don't let her fears get in the way of like being authentic to who she is, because I see them both holding back. It's like 1 minute things will go good and then fear will get in the way, like, oh, well, I wonder who they were talking to in that 2 hours that we weren't talking. I'm gonna do this. Or it just seems like some weird petty back and forth between the two of them. Hey, Isis. I miss you, boo. Where you been? I hope that helps her. Glorious. Thank you for waiting for that. All right, Mike, you're next. Are you here, Mike? When are you going to be home, though? That's what I want to know, Isis. That's the way I've seen it. I've seen it as being very, like, I'll show you. I was in a relationship like that. Man, did it end badly. Like, who could... I don't know. It was bad. Ugh. Hey, Mike, what's your question? Love. Let's see. What's coming in love for Mike? Sunday. Yay. Sunday fun day. Are you coming here or are you going to the dorm, Isis? Wow. That's a lot of cards. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep them because it tells me a story. I feel like somebody is gonna come in and like blow your whole freaking idea of what love is apart. This could have been somebody that you had something with before. Like something about this person just lit up your life and you may have lost them. And ever since you've been trying to like restore balance into your idea of love, or like trying to find it again, maybe in another person. I see an opportunity to collaborate with somebody. Possibly a Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. But I think whatever is coming for you is going to throw you off balance a little bit, because you're like, is this real life? Is this real life? Is this really happening? Because I see you being very happy with whatever this is. But I don't know, something about, like, as much as you're asking to learn, like, to hear about love, I'm not sure you know what to do with it when it comes. And I think that's where that shock factor comes in, is like, is this really real life? What do I do with this? I'm not sure what to do with this. But I think you'll find the balance somewhere in the midst of it. Because I think it's an offer you cannot refuse. Okay, cool. I hope that helps, Mike, Gracie. Okay, how is Benji feeling towards Gracie? Benji and Gracie. Okay, I think Benji realizes that he was a mess in the past. He let fear run the show a lot. And it's because he didn't feel like the man he should have been. And I see he's been putting in the work trying to be that man. I see like a cleanup on aisle 8. I kind of think he's been working on his self-love. And now, I'm not sure about, I think he's still very conflicted about, like, what happened between the two of you. He knows he messed up pretty bad, and I think he's gonna eventually try to clean up some sort of mess he made, whatever that means. But right now he's trying to make sure that he's confident enough within himself to be able to give you what it is that you deserve. He's still very conflicted, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some kind of fear that surrounds that heart of his. And that's probably why he's trying to clean it up, so he can figure it out. But for now, I'm not so sure. I know he's working on himself, though. And that's positive, right? I think in time he'll return, but he gotta feel confident in his decision. I swear I cannot shake this cold. It's one of those irritating coughs too that's like itchy throat, sore throat. And I just got, well, I thought I got rid of it, and then my grandson and my daughter got sick, and now I think it's trying to catch me again. That's what happens when you have a messed up immune system. Is this King of Pentacles new or past love? Let's see. We're not going to figure out about that. New or past? Okay. I honestly think it's a past person. This could have been somebody that you look at as being deceptive, shady, or was in the past. They may have had some kind of addictions. I think you might even be texting them during this time or talking to them on occasion. It's somebody you consider a soulmate, twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past life connection. But you feel like something about this person, you'd be taking a chance. Is it worth the risk kind of thing? Part of you wants to take a leap of faith, but part of you's like, I don't know, because of the way that they were in the past. And then I've got ex-lover, so I definitely feel like it's somebody from your past. But in the past, I don't see they were like the best. And you feel that it would be a risk. But if they show up as the King of Pentacles, that means that they're not that anymore, per se. Like, they're more grounded and stable and have some things going for them. Like, they could have a good career. It's definitely somebody that wants to date you. Ouch. On my elbow. Okay. As long as it makes sense, that all that matters. I love you, my dear moderator. My Houstonian best friend. Hey, Yvonne. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Paula, don't settle for no scrubs. Paula says she don't want a scrub. You're welcome, boo. Love you too. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. I was wondering where you were. You're usually here like clockwork. What are Assam's energy towards you? Assam's energy towards you. Let's see. Okay, this person feels like the two of you have a soul contract, but I think they feel like they either messed up an opportunity with you or missed an opportunity with you. And since then, they've really been trying to build themselves up, kind of awaiting the results. Like they know eventually this will all come into balance, everything will be okay, but they want, like, for the both of you to eventually be happy and to be it for it to be balanced, because I think it may have been kind of an imbalance in this connection before. So they've been working on themselves is what I'm getting, in order to make this a little bit better for the both of you. But I still see there, that it's still awaiting results of like what's going to happen from here. I just see them really mainly saying like they know that you're their person, but they also know that they've got work to do within themselves to become a man worthy of having a divine partner, or somebody that's worth, like they can't show up as a page and if you're an empress. But that's what I got. Did you say you were focusing on some new shoes? Those had better be some good shoes. Send me a picture of them. You're welcome, Melody. You get stuck on fruits and vegetables? Oh my goodness. That was me today. I was sitting there trying to find backdrops for my next couple of months. I sat there forever going through the same things over and over and over again, like what will match this and what will match this, and a whole mess. Maybe she got focused on some veggies too. Who knows? Man, I need to eat more veggies, that's for sure. I still want to see those shoes though. Gee, that shit cracked me up. I don't think I've ever just been focused on some veggies and fruits. I need to. Yes, let's look into Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? I love fruits and veggies, don't get me wrong, but I'll get more focused on cupcakes and pastries. I need to stop it. Girl, you're on the last one. You know Jean. If Jean's being read for, it's over. Well, this is very interesting. I know you said that he was posting pictures of the wife or something. I think he's trying to look into, I don't know if he's pulled back from it is what I'm seeing. But it's almost like he's trying to find the upside of it. But he's about to blow something up. I think he found out some information about her. Maybe stepping outside of the marriage. And I just see like he's gonna do something to blow this whole thing apart. And I know they're supposed to be getting divorced, so I don't know if he was looking for information to like put on her so he can end up like doing better in the divorce or something. It looks kind of shady to me. Either that or she found out something and it blew everything apart. But it's definitely a very imbalanced situation going on here. Yeah. It seems like it. It seems like it. But I think whatever it is just blowing whatever they thought was a true happiness apart. It's gonna be like the final, like this is an unstable situationship and it needs to like be done. So that's what I got today. It looks like but you know Philip be talking about them hoes too. Oh, posting comments, not pictures. Yeah, it looked like some crackhead nonsense for sure, but you know, it looks like the divorce is gonna come through pretty quick though. I think they both up to some bull nonsense. Both of them. Both of them. Did Philip leave? Philip, are you here? I haven't heard from you in an hour or so. Did you try calling him? Because if he's not here, then we are done. Of course, love. Of course, anytime, you know. I'll read for you whenever. That's my mom's birthday, 9/19. But I think that's it. I love you guys. Stephanie, I want to see your shoes. Jean, I want to see your fruits and vegetables that keep you so interested because I don't think I've seen one. What? What, Stephanie? What did you forget? Oh, he showed up, though. We add him anyway. You already know. He was here, though. For a while, calling people hoes. I'm just kidding. He wasn't calling people hoes. Well, kinda. Is haunting you again? Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I don't know. Maybe you're opening back up to the idea. Yeah. I don't know. He didn't come back, so I'll read for him another time. That's pretty cool. Never know with that. Trying to draw you back in, Stephanie. Trying to draw you back in. Trying to send you a message. That's it. He's still there. He's still there. Anyways, I love you guys. And I'll see you on Friday. I hope you have an amazing Thursday. And I will talk again soon. Much love. Thank you to my mods. And thank you to everybody else who was here and donated and shows me love all the time. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you on Friday. XOXO. That's what I said. That's why I say he's trying to pull you back in. Well, he better be ready. That's all I'm going to say, Stephanie. He better be ready. What kind of diabetes? I want to know. I'm going to go find a bag of diabetes. Love you guys. I'll see you on Friday.